So this is a short video on how to use the AutoCAD tool palette to draw wide flange shapes. So the first thing you want to do is go up into the AutoCAD menu, and in your format section, check that your units are set to the proper insertion scale. So this insertion scale here is going to control how the shape is inserted into your model space. So since we're working in metric and we're going to select a metric shape to insert, we want to make sure this insertion scale is set to millimeters. So here it's already done that, but you can obviously select and do that. So make sure that's selected. And you go over to the AutoCAD menu now and go to Tools, Palettes, click on that, and then click Tool Palettes. And now this handy set of various different tools show up. There are tools for civil, for structural, for a number of different things. In the structural tool palette, we want to pick the wide flange beam. So click on that, drag it over to your model space. Alternatively, you could click on this and it'll specify an insertion point. Do that. Now when you click on the block reference, you'll see that you can set the different dimensions of the shape, or by clicking on this down arrow here that says set all values according to a lookup table, you can see there's a list of the various different shapes. So in your lab, we are going to select a W530 by 165 by 166. So we can come down here and select this shape. And you can see that if I pan around here, that the shape has been redrawn to those appropriate dimensions. We can go ahead and select a different shape, see how everything gets rescaled and redrawn according to those selections. So the 530 height dimension is a nominal dimension, but if we wanted to just double check that it has been inserted correctly, we could use the measure tool, and we could see that the height of this object is about 525 units, which is the appropriate dimension for the 530 shape. So, but you'll also notice that when we click on it, we can't really edit any of the internal pieces of the shape. So in order to cut it in half, as you need to do for your lab, you need to use the explode function. So if we type explode and select the object, then hit enter, now you'll notice that each of the elements are separate and you could trim and edit.